The walleye pike, a common and magnificent fish, easily catchable. They are fished quite often for their delectable taste, or, for the incredibly large ones, as a trophy. But very rarely, they grow too large. This is River Monsters, with Jeremy Wade. To find this monstrous fish, we must go to the shores of Dryden, Canada. Here, I find two Canadian fishermen.
Oh hey, I'm Harper and this is my buddy Justin Trudeau.
Hello.
Yeah, I was just fishing here on this lake there, enjoying a cold one, eh?
We had a good day of fishing, and then my pal Harper here caught a big one. And I was telling him, Harper, don't horse it, don't horse it. But what does he do?
Oh, I horses the hoser.
And he tussles with it for hours.
And you know what I did? I reached right down his throat and pulled out its still living heart.
So you killed it?
Oh no, it swims away.
And none of us seen it.
Oh, I seen it. It was about 50.
No, I seen it. It's about 30.
What? Seen it? You ain't ever seen it.
No. But the way you were tussling with it, the hoser could have been more than 30.
I seen it and it was about 60.
60? I thought it was 50. Oh, come here, you.
My quest is now to find this fish, using biology. The most successful fishing guides know how to find large fish by following the food chain. We begin with the producers, phytoplankton. This is the producer in most bodies of water. They live nearer to the air, as they need to photosynthesize to create their energy. Because they photosynthesize, they create the energy that will eventually come to walleye. These include diatoms, dinoflagellates, and cyanobacteria. These are eaten by primary consumers, which, in this case, we will be focusing on zooplankton. Zooplankton actually refers to a wide variety of different organisms, including protozoans, tiny, near-microscopic animals, and even the larval stages of larger animals, such as crustaceans. These are the primary consumers, and are still quite small. Next, we have minnows. Minnows are a general term for the family Cyprinidae, and are fairly small bony fish. These are the secondary consumers, feeding on protozoa and other microscopic organisms, but will eat on anything they can fit into their mouths. This means they can also be primary consumers, feeding on algae and plant matter. Finally, we have large game fish. These are what we're looking for. These can either be secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, or any other number of consumers based on what they eat. These consume minnows, or other secondary consumers. Northern pike, in specific, are known for eating anything they can get their slimy fins on. This is why they're also known as the predator of walleye. So, in order to find walleye, we must find what they feed on, minnows. How do we find these? Well, by finding what they feed on, zooplankton. Now, zooplankton are small enough to be carried by the direction of the water, meaning wind direction is something to take into account. Ecological features such as drop-offs, bays, large rocks, and weed beds often serve as places for the producers to be trapped or pushed up against. Minnows then come here to feed, and tertiary consumers follow. This means that these areas will be ideal places to find large fish. And so, I go back to the two Canadians I met earlier to discuss where these ideal places might be.
You two know where I could find any reefs around me here. Well?
I think the boy wants you to tell him, you hoser.
The boy
Thinks!
I'll tell him.
Why won't you tell me?
Because this is our fishing spot. You'll scare all the fish away.
That's our job here, eh?
What kind of country is this?
Man is an invasive species in this lake. We often overfish bodies of water, leading to depletion in wildlife and the ecosystem being harmed. And so, I'll have to find my own reef. After hours of searching, I believe I have found my spot. I drop my hook into the lake, and I instantly hook one.
I think I got one. but it's not quite big enough to be the monstrous walleye I've been looking for.
This is my spot.
I'm being assaulted! I'm being assaulted! Oh!
I've never amounted to anything in my life.
Oh, I think I got one. It's huge! I think it's the monstrous walleye I've been looking for. Will I land the big one? Find out after this commercial.
Are you feeling sleepy?
Yeah.
Well then release your inner zebra with a bottle of champ drinks!
It just makes me a superhero!
That's right!
People did it! Oh, some people have enjoyed Champ Jinx. Arr, yo ho ho with a bottle of Champ Jinx. Damn goose.
When I fought the Martians in War of the Worlds, I drank that, and I was able to survive the invasion.
Next up, Arnold Schwarzenegger's on the ground. Alice hurt. I drink this so I can get to the chapel. LOL!
And now, Soleado Benito. As you can see, there is no reason not to like champ drinks.
I go back to King of Champ Jinx.
That's alright, because there's many more flavors of this delicious drink.
Yeah!
Champ drinks is terrible!
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Champ Drinks, where's your inner zebra? Figure out with Champ Drinks.
I lost it! But not to worry. Next time, we'll return with better bait, better skills, and maybe a line and some reel. Until then, that's River Monsters with Jeremy Wade.
Get off my dang property! Until next time on River Monsters.